All right, people. This is my Injustice review. I've been seeing a lot of mixed reviews on the Injustice movie. Some good, some bad. I'm a hero of DC animation and DC TV. DC animation and DC TV is way better than DC Cinematic Universe. And also the DC CW shows. I love the Arrowverse. On a scale of a rating of 1 to 10, me personally, I will give this film 8 out of 10. Don't ask me how I saw the movie because it comes out next week. Let's just say I got connections. So, legal connections. So, honestly, the movie wasn't that bad. But, spoiler alert, we had some deaths in the movie that pissed me off. One death in the movie that pissed me off was the Flash. It was a scene in the movie where the Flash went inside of a abandoned not gas station, train station or lair, and it simply was a trap by the Joker using what's that dude name? Scarecrow's fear toxin mixed with other gases, and the Flash head got decapitated. And that pissed me off a lot. Like, this is the fastest man alive, and you kill the Flash. Because what I thought was going to happen in the movie, which it did, but it was somebody else. What I thought that was going to happen in the movie was they were going to go back in time to prevent the events from Injustice or get another Superman, which they did it, which I'll discuss later on. But when they killed off the Flash, I was pissed. I was really pissed off. Hawkman got killed. I think Cyborg got killed. I don't know. I forgot. Make a long story short, it was a bunch of chaos. And of course, Superman was the villain of the movie, just like the video game. He snapped and started going off. Batman in this movie, he cried when Nightwing died. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of cried too when Nightwing died. But the way Nightwing died was in such a lame way. It's like watching a horror movie or watching James A. Janice the kill count, and James A. Janice give the dullest kill count for this right here. And the way Robin killed him was just accidental, and it was like it was just crazy on how he died. But Nightwing and Batman was my favorite characters, and Catwoman. They were my favorite characters in the movie. And of course, Harley Quinn, she went good too. But Harley went good because she wanted justice for the Joker dying. Superman murdering the Joker. The movie was all over the place. So I give it an 8.5 out of 10. I can't say it's the worst animated DC film of all time because the movie was actually good. The voice acting was good and everything. And this was Earth 22's Injustice World. This was also Earth 1, the Earth we know about, which is like in layman's terms, the CW verse where we have a Superman, or just the common Earth that we know about. You know, our Earth we live in today is our Superman came at the end of the movie, and it was a time match. At the end of the movie, Lois Lane from another universe came. It was just, again, the movie was all over the place, but again, I still loved it because I'm a food reviewer. I'm sorry, I'm hungry. I'm a reviewer that will give a movie a chance, even if it's shitty. I would find some good in it, and it was. Like I said, I've seen terrible animated films. It's not a superhero film, but like me, I hate Despicable Me, the whole series. It's boring. I like Megamind. I'd rather see a Megamind series, but that's just for another day. It's another time and another day to talk. But at the end of the day, it was just all over the place. But Wonder Woman was getting on my nerves. I'm not gonna lie to you. Wonder Woman was really getting on my nerves. She was getting on my nerves like a bitch in a horror movie get on my nerves like the asshole or the bitch in the Jason movie or the Freddy movie or a Candyman movie or any horror movie where it's just that one bitch that you just can't stand that annoys the fuck out of you and you just want her to just fucking die. She was just getting on my nerves. Every time Superman did something fucked up, she just was condoning it. And Batman said, I know I'm fucked up and dark, but bitch, you tripping. And eventually at the end of the movie, they see a scene where Superman murdering families and kids. Bitch, that's the icing on the cake. This dude literally destroyed cities and towns. It was kids involved, bitch. But whatever. Wonder Woman really was pissing me off. Then at the end of the movie, she betrayed Superman. And then Superman apologized when Lois from Earth 7000 and whatever the fuck Earth she was from told her about her Superman died and sacrificed himself for her and everything like that. It was just all over the place, but it just was just Wonder Woman, man. Wonder Woman, Wonder Woman, Wonder Woman. Oh, that bitch got on my nerves. But the thing about it, the main villain in the movie was Superman, but the main villain in the movie was, of course, Ra's al Ghul and fucking Amazo. Ra's al Ghul, if you know him, he's the leader of the League of Assassins, blah, 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 blah. If you're a superhero fan, you should know him. So, yeah. Amazo is a android that adapts to your superpowers. He adapts to that in two or three seconds. He adapts to your superpowers. So they was really struggling with Amazo. But eventually, the biggest star of the movie was freaking Elastaman. Mr. I forgot the dude name. I'm sorry, DC versions and fans. But I don't know if it's Elasta dude or whoever the fuck it is. But I know he was the main character of the movie because he helped out a lot. He broke out Mr. Terrific in prison, which brings me to my next point. I didn't know. Maybe I'm lying. Leave a comment. Elaborate. I didn't know Mr. Terrific was the third smartest man in far as the DC world. Like the third most smartest person in the world. Like I didn't know he was the third most smartest person. I could have sworn Bruce Wayne was known for being smart. Harrison Wells don't count because he's not in the comics. But I just never known for Mr. Terrific to be that smart. But in the Arrowverse, Mr. Terrific is smart. He figures stuff out a lot in the Arrowverse. He's like up there with Felicity Smoke. But again, she's not in the comic books either. But I didn't know Mr. Terrific was, the third smartest guy in the world. Like the third smartest genius in the DC universe. But Mr. Terrific was a pretty good character. He was very sarcastic. I loved the sarcasm in him. I thought Superman was going to kill him. The Injustice movie is not like the video game. Well, the depths in the Injustice movie is not like those in the video games where Shazam died or the Green Arrow. Well, the Green Arrow did die in the movie. But a lot of deaths from the movie is not the same deaths in the cartoon. In the video game. And I think the comic books, I don't know much about the comic book material. But a lot of fans are geared towards the comic book series, then the video game. They really just own this like a child. It's like people dub this to me. I feel like the Injustice is like the ugly child. But to me, I feel like Injustice is like that different kid. The one that's different. The one the parents just love unconditionally. They necessarily ain't ugly, but, they still love them. So that's how I feel about Injustice. It really wasn't a bad movie. It was all over the place. But it really wasn't a bad movie. And it got straight to the point. I like that it got straight to the point. The best DC animated movie is the Flashpoint Paradox. You can't go wrong with the Flashpoint Paradox. Simple as that. That's the best movie. You can't go wrong with that. But what brings me back to Mr. Terrific, I got way off track. But Mr. Terrific built a machine. I'm going to just say a time travel cube. He built a time travel cube. A TTC. That's what I'm going to call it. He built a TTC, although it may be called something else. So nerds, what to do, comment. He built the TTC, and the TTC is when he got Superman from another Earth and Lois Lane from another Earth. What they should have did is did the reverse and just prevent Lois from dying. But you already know in DC universe when you fuck up time, something bad's gonna happen. But I hate the fact that they didn't have a memorial service for all the dead superheroes. Because when every time you look at a superhero movie, even the shitty superhero movies, they're gonna have a memorial for the superheroes. They didn't have no type of memorial for the superheroes, especially Barry Allen. Flash died like he was a. I felt like Flash was a black person in a horror movie. It's like that boy didn't even survive the first 4 minutes of the credits. He got killed that fast. But the thing threw me off. What threw me off is Joker's intention of fucking with Superman was. It's mixed, but it was basically saying something about if I can't beat you, Batman, but I need somebody else who I can win. Dude, well, people finna get mad. I do like Batman better than Superman, and a lot of comic books, movies, and TV shows, video games, and a whole bunch of source materials. A huge percentage of the time, maybe I'm wrong, but 88% of the time of the current decades we've lived in from the late 90s, Batman has been kicking Superman's ass. And whoever wrote this probably said shit since people say Batman can kick Superman ass. Why Joker can't go to Gotham City? I mean Metropolis and fuck with Superman. I feel like he could have did something different, but fucking with Superman of all people, come on. We all know that Batman's not gonna kill. We know that. But pissing off Superman, the biggest Boy Scout in the world, is like not that smart. I wouldn't want to fuck with Superman because he is like God level powerful. He's very powerful. But the way I would have did Injustice, I would have fuck getting a Superman or something. I would have got a fucking Dr. Manhattan on Superman. Somebody that's more powerful. That's what I would have did. I would have got Dr. Manhattan because Dr. Manhattan can scratch with Superman. If you don't know who Dr. Manhattan is, watch Watchmen. Now that nigga right there is a goat. That nigga is powerful. That nigga can destroy universes and shit. He would have gave Superman a run for his money. I don't care what Dick Riders may say about it. I feel like Dr. Manhattan would have gave Superman a run for his money. That's just me. That's the honest to God truth. That's just me. Get somebody that's powerful. Don't get a Superman versus a Superman. Get somebody that's more powerful than him. But one scene that made me just think, and it's part of a lot of memes, and a lot of fan fiction, and a lot of other things. Why? What the fuck was it I just did? Having an Atom. The Atom is DC's version of Ant-Man. And we always had theories of Ant-Man going inside Thanos' head, going up to a giant and busting him, killing him. That almost happened with the That could have happened with Injustice. That would have been pretty fucked up. But the way Superman was an asshole. You killing kids, my dude. Like, you fucking up. But in Injustice video games, he kills Shazam. And Shazam is mainly a kid, and when he transforms, he's a grown man. But at the end of the day, it's a kid inside of a man. Whoa, that didn't sound right. But regardless of the situation, the Atom should have grew and killed Superman, and Atom had him. Then Ra's al Ghul bitch ass will come and give a toxin to Superman. Now wait a minute, Rage. Later on in the movie, you want Superman dead. An opportunity for him to die, you let him live. So stupid. And while they're imprisoning Superman, they did imprison Ra's al Ghul. He made a fucking machine that's damn near more powerful than Superman, who Superman couldn't beat by himself. So we gotta see what they're gonna do in Injustice 2. But a lot of people, I do agree with people on this. This should have been a TV series. I totally agree. This should have been an episodic TV series. It would have been a little bit better. You would have had more time to tell a story and everything. Because like I said, this movie didn't have many likable characters. Cyborg was pissing me off a lot. motherfucking Wonder Woman, you already know how I feel about that bitch. She was pissing me off. Like, Wonder Woman, we know it's about peace, love, prosperity, and forgiveness. She ain't about condoning a fucking psychopathic, murderous, serial killer, demonic bitch known as this Earth Superman. No, fuck that. She would have fought him, but at the end of the movie, oh, you killing kids, man. Like, Clark, that's not good. That right there riled me up bad. I really just wanted to, ugh. But at the end of the day, I give the movie an 8.5 out of 10. I hope that's what I said it did at the beginning. But overall, the film wasn't that bad. The film wasn't that bad at all. I don't know why people shitting on the movie, but you know, most comic book virgins that don't have a life usually want to shit on a movie. It could be a masterpiece and they still shit on it. Like, it's another universe. The DC universe is reset. We're resetting the whole universe anyway. It's multiverse, and multiverse was in a movie, so just let it be a multiverse film, like most films. Is it canon? Is it not canon? Regardless, the film wasn't that bad. It wasn't the worst superhero movie I've watched. I don't know the worst DC movie I watched. Like I said, the best DC movie I watched was Flashpoint Paradox and Batman Mask of the Phantasm. You cannot touch those two movies at all. But hey, that's my review for Injustice, the film. You already know it's going to be a sequel, so be ready for that. Because locking Superman it up ain't going to work. It's going to probably be somebody that's going to break him out. I don't know. I just wouldn't want to make a sequel to that because why? He's proven his point. The world fears him. What y'all are gonna do? Y'all gonna have another universe of heroes break him out of prison? And if y'all do that, then Justice people, if y'all do that, please get Dr. Manhattan. Get somebody out there that can scratch with Superman, that can fuck him up. Shit. But yeah, that's my review for Injustice.